Alright folks, we are back, and it's wartime. Let us attack Japan, who sort of want to be our friend, but we will not be doing that. We will be using our Sunrise invasion. Qing will be called in. We have way more troops than they do. Confirm. We will immediately march in. The Siege General. Have you got the siege? You do. Let's pull out into the channel. Grab the Siege General and move in. Grab this and move in. Move the next one forward so that we can block that. We are at war. I think we will do sort of similar thing that we did last time, where we siege the south first, actually. I probably should have positioned that army down there. We had naval supremacy last time, and I've teched up several times and added more heavies, so we shouldn't have a problem with naval supremacy this time either. Oh my gosh, that is a crazy big... Ugh. We have to get somebody with more siege over here. I think the Mega Sieger is over here. See if we can grab a better Siege General. You, Siege Man. Get in here. While we're over here, we will train more cannons because we know we need them eventually. While that is merrily sieging away, we will take a look at what is next. Legitimization of power. This gives us aggressive expansion, but max absolutism. Rest and years of separatism. 2 treaties of government, promoted culture, expanded administration, liberty desire in subject, that is probably what we want, and the social contract. We don't really hold anything, we can convert everything. We are not using parliament, so that is not useful. Separatism is useful, but we're not holding things directly, and we don't want more aggressive expansion impact, especially when we get to Europe. So we will take Leviathan, which will also probably handle a lot of our problems that we've been having. Wow, our vassals are just like insane. Let us pull the ships around. Don't think we need control of the straits right now. Probably at some point look at some of those potential improvements. No major improvements here. No, they can keep their general. I'm okay, thanks. Only Chi is upset now. I think that was very successful. Let's walk these into this stack. And we will train even more cannons. Do I have some currency problems that I'm not paying attention to? A little bit, not horrible. We'll admin, use some of our admin power to get that back down. Just to strengthen that army a little bit. They're building ships now, I guess because we're in war. Well, I'm not really even doing anything. It looks like a good chunk of Japan's army was on the mainland. Interesting, bold choice. Oh, not all the army though, they do have some. I built all those forts, but I'm pretty sure we still need more forts. Yeah. We'll probably use some of this money to try to build more forts so we can get the full army. Occupied by me, but it will be going to Ainu. Alright. 78 siege. Like Japan is trying to make their way home? Qing is like a total pushover now. Chagatai is really the one that's sort of the problem. Then an Uzbek. Interesting. Chagatai is really big. I don't know how strong they actually are. I can't really see into the interior of the map. Oh, there's the Qing army, but Ming looks like they have it under control. Aha! Forward! Siege ability, that will be helpful. We're doing a lot of sieging. Move forward. Let us Royal Marry them again immediately to keep their Liberty Desire under control. What are we up to over here? Mega Siege General. Forward. Thank you, Korea, for your service. Grant these to Ainu. Like our little vassals and navies aren't doing too bad. Qing is ready to be out of this war. Alright, Qing, you can be out if you want to be. Alright, Qing, what do we got here? Alright. 2 for peace. We will probably start by returning cores to Ming. Andong. I'm gonna do the northern one if I can. Guizhou. Aichen. There's that one. That one's isolated, so we don't really want that one. There we go. Not that one. That one. That one. Okay, so that returns all the northern stuff and appears to be about what they are willing to give me. So let's do that and their money. There we go. That was pretty easy, and this army did basically nothing. Alright, let us continue. An excellent initiative. We will take the intimate in this. Alright, while this is sieging, let us take a look at the mission to see what is it that we need from Japan. "15 provinces in the Japan region," so that's all we need. And then for this one, we almost have enough, so when this is over, we probably will be able to get all of these. Which gives us decreased attrition when loaded on ships, fleet movement speed, naval engagement. Wow, so that will be really strong. The Japanese army is here. It's starting to get a little stronger. And wants out of the war. See what they're willing to give me to get out of the war. Or what they're willing to give Ainu to get out of the war, I guess I should say. We're going to take 100% on them, probably. So probably something like that is the peace deal. Where's Mr. Mega Siege? Send him in. No, we don't really care about that. No, thank you. Lost the general. Siege of Kyoto is over. That probably means we are able to get whatever we want from them now. So we will probably take that. This will upset a lot of people, but most of them can do absolutely nothing. And I think that is what we will take. Thank you. Thank you, Japan, for your very kind gift to my vassal Ainu. And now we have completed Land of the Rising Sun, which will give us army tradition, and we will get some stuff, which we do not need. And then we will do Chasing the Sun, which will give us much better naval attrition and movement speed, and some permanent power projection. Pacific Voyaging Naval Doctrine. Let us go do that on whichever screen the Naval Doctrine is on. Which screen is this even on? Over here? There it is. We will go for Pacific Voyaging, which will be a much better fleet policy for us and will help us invade Europe. So that was highly successful. We have now completed actually all of our missions over here in the Far East, and so we can turn our eye back towards Europe now. We need to get some provinces in Europe. Ought to be exciting. And it just wants us to attack different things. Okay. Bring the fleet in. We will probably pull back some troops from here and start positioning them to go towards Europe. Portugal is probably the squishiest target, I would think. They're allied with England and Spain. That is going to be bad. Austria-Hungary, Portugal, and Savoy. France. France is a junior partner of Scotland. Wow. What is this nonsense? I missed out on this part of the timeline. How can Scotland possibly be keeping control? So the play then is to attack Scotland, because that will let us attack France, right? So like right now they're at war with defender against Spain in the French Succession War. So if we attack Scotland right now, it'll bring in France, but then not really anybody else. But that is a lot of troops. It's going to be a little tricky to land. It's going to be a little tricky to land on them, I think, is going to be the challenge. But they are embroiled right now in this massive war. So what we'll do, let's bring the ships in. Let's get them back over onto the mainland. Let's attach. Tons of tribes and all manner of craziness. Let's sail these folks back across. Wow, all the rebels decided that now was the time. Get back across and land the fleet. We're going to have any hope of this working. We're going to need way more transports. What we're going to have to do is we're going to have to attack Scotland. So they've lost control of France. Okay. So now Brittany, Congo, and Kutai. So now they're a much easier target. France, basically, there was a succession war. France is a junior partner of Scotland again. Need to see what's going on here. I have no possible rivals. I'm just the strongest by far. England has kicked off a massive war. They're allied with Portugal. The weakest alliance set. I want to fight them. They're allied with Austria-Hungary, which we don't want to fight. What about Brittany? They're allied with the Knights and Scotland. They should be pretty easy to attack. That's the one to attack. Well, but if I attack them, they'll bring in... If they bring in Scotland... If they bring in Scotland, they'll bring in France. Right. Right, what is our maximum landing craft? 49. So then we need to build up to that limit. Alright, let's build up to 50. Wow, England managed to get things under control. I can't believe it. Karib is grumpy again. Like a constant battle with some of these folks to keep them on side. Question, who to attack? Portugal. I want to fight them. I want to fight Brittany. We attack them. We attack Scotland. It will bring in France. Really don't want to fight France. For sort of like a weak vassal. Allied with Austria-Hungary, of course. Is there anyone that I can attack? Allied with a lot of weak German states. Sort of like a game. Who can I attack? I believe we have also finished our Symposium of Two Worlds, which will give us a bunch of splendor and a dev cost modifier on Cusco. And now we can take our discipline and recover army morale speed. Probably will give us some useful policies. Leader, siege, and siege ability, definitely a useful policy. Let's add the leader ability and siege ability. We have a free one. It's just not useful. Let's drop this one. There we go, we got a bunch of splendor. We may at some point have a fort on the border with a rival. You never know who our rival will be. It appears to be Spain. Alright, let's see how the army is doing over here. Recruit another general. It's pretty good. Then we need to sail around to the closest point. probably going to be somewhere like here. So that we're in position for this naval landing here in a minute. Lost an admiral. We will need to recruit another admiral. But I think that's where we'll call it here. In between episodes, I'll take a look over here at Europe and pick who is it that we're going to attack to try to land. We want the weakest person so we can land successfully, and once we get a beachhead, then it'll be much easier. Sort of like Japan. Once we get there, it's not as a big deal. But we've got to be in a position as soon as we land to take advantage of it. So I'll see you next time.